morning to you, Carol. Great to see you today.
You too. Good morning, both. Good morning to you as well. Yesterday, the highest gust of wind was in Aberdaron in Wales. It was 86 miles an hour. Today, Storm Barra continuing to weaken, but still it's going to be windy, just not as windy as yesterday. It's also going to be wet. We've got rain, we've got showers, and some of those will be wintry in the tops of the hills. But for some of us, it still is going to be pretty windy, and the Met Office has a yellow weather warning out for gales across northern, western and southern parts of Wales, the southwest of England, all the way over towards the Isle of Wight. There'll be some large waves crashing on shore. Once again, there's a chance of some disruption to transportation. Good morning, everyone. This morning it still is quite windy. In fact, what you'll find is the Met Office has this yellow wind warning out across parts of Wales, southwest England, all the way over towards the Isle of Wight, and it's valid until 6 o'clock this evening. Widely, we'll have gusts 40 to 45 miles an hour. With exposure in the coasts, we could see up to about 65 miles an hour. So once again, large waves and the potential for some disruption to travel. And then already you can see the cloud thickening up out towards the west, heralding the arrival of our next Atlantic weather front coming our way. So the cloud building ahead of it, then in comes the rain once again. Could be wintry once again on the tops of the mountains in Scotland, but milder, especially out towards the west. So it looks like we've got another few days of cold, mild, as well as still remaining fairly unsettled. But at least Storm Barra continuing to weaken, as indeed are the winds. Sal and John.
Thanks, Carol. When do we start getting an indication about what Christmas might be look like?
Christmas Eve.
I knew she'd say that. I knew she'd... John, you asked the classic question there.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve is the obvious answer.
Yeah, or Boxing Day. Maybe it'd be even easier, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would, John. That's a good plan.
A retrospective weather forecast where you're never wrong. Carol, thanks very much indeed.
What are you saying?
You're never wrong. You're never wrong.
Thanks, John.
You walked straight into that one, Kay. You really did.
Silly questions.
There will be some sunshine around, but there'll be some showers as well coming in on the wind in the west, and some of those are likely to be wintry, mostly on higher ground. A cold day, temperatures 5 to 9 degrees, except for in the southwest. We're also prone to those showers as we are in the Channel Islands. We're looking at 10 to 11. And by the end of the day, the cloud thickening up out towards the west. And you know what that means? A weather front's coming our way for Saturday. So on Saturday itself, that weather front will move from the west to the east and cross us, but it will bring in some milder air. But there'll be rain at times with that as well. Sal and John.
That's the most threatening weekend picture I've ever seen behind you.
I'll change it for the next one.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Pleasure.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. How's your Saturday looking?
Grim.
And Carol has the weather for us, and we've been looking ahead, and just when you thought Barra had blown over, there's more to come, right?
Not storms though, John, but it's going to be windy in the next couple of days at times. But the strong winds from Barra yesterday have abated a touch for most. It's still going to be a windy day, but Storm Barra is weakening, and we've got rain and we've got showers in the forecast. And then later in the day, more rain comes in from the west, and behind that, it will turn a bit windier, but not as windy as it was yesterday. John and Sal.
Carol, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm reprimanded that it's not a storm that's coming. No. You're right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to reprimand you. But
No, you're right. You're right. Thank you very much.
Bless you. And then on Saturday, although we may start off on a dry note in the east, it won't be long before more rain comes in from the west, some hill snow as well. And temperature-wise, well, we're looking at 8 to about 12 degrees. So temperatures picking up a little bit once again, especially so in the west. Dan and Sal. John and Sal.
Don't worry.
John and Sal. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Don't worry.
John and Sal.
Don't worry, that's fine.
You've done it now. You got told off earlier on.
It's her face. The horror in her face. Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Matt.
Pleasure.
We forgive Carol anything.
Anything. She do anything she likes.
She can, actually.